Alright. Wait, are we finally live? Yeah, it should be. Alright. So yeah, welcome everyone. Welcome back. Yeah, welcome back. Yep. And yeah, my name is Fizz and I'm Reggie, and we're gonna do another ventriloquist training session for the third time with creator economy news. Alright. Well, without further ado, shall we get started? Yeah, sure do. Alright. Let's just dive straight in. And before doing that, I'm just gonna do a little bit resizing. And changing scene. You're not gonna see this. Not see this, so fuck. Jesus Christ. Anyways, so yeah, let's get started with our number one tube filter. Alright. So on this week, it's Wednesday and TikTok is getting in the ring with the USC to introduce another round of exclusive live streams. Alright, so as it says here, TikTok is launching a STEM feed with videos from your favorite math and science creators. And if this doesn't get enough better, videos included within TikTok's upcoming STEM feed will not only be entertaining, they'll also be thoroughly fact-checked and vetted for relevance. And those two factors should combine to make the feed a top-tier option for viewers seeking academic content. And as TikTok points out, there are a lot of viewers seeking academic content. In a blog post posted by Day, and that noted that its STEM tech hashtags have pulled in 110 billion views to date. Its news feed will essentially concentrate all their interest into one dedicated space, where users can explore a wide range of inspiring, entertaining, and enriching videos from creators like Space Learning Engineer, Cat Voltage, and experiment demonstrator Cam Teacher Phil. And here's what. And creators aren't the only one keeping TikTok's STEM feed on the up and up. Common Sense Networks will vet videos for relevance, for which Toyinter will step in to fact-check the selected content. Given that Toyinter has already worked with Google to establish a fund for its international fact-checking network, viewers can likely look forward to a safe experience when TikTok's STEM feed goes live later this month. Yeah, so with this news, I think it's safe to say that, well, it has been on an ongoing rumor that, in the algorithm that, perhaps in China's algorithm is more on the STEM feed and more on the American side, which is TikTok. They eventually have a more, how can I put this, uneducational content. So you need like Tito pulling trunks, and I don't like dancing. I don't say that those are uneducational, but if you compare to the different algorithms, there's a difference. I see. What the fuck is that? Sorry. Just gotta change things a little bit quick. Just gonna see what's the notification. Alright. Just gonna mute it, and we will be going back. Just like right now. Alright. Okay, so shall we move forward? Alright. Okay, so global creator company Jelly Snack, which you may heard of on Colin and Sonia, and kid-friendly content IT company Pocket.watch, has put together a 25 million fund designed to fuel creators who make content for kids. And creators Chad Clay and Vi Quant are launching a YouTube-inspired theme park that will bring visitors into the Spy Ninjas universe through IRL gamification. And top of the morning, Kathy, aka Jacksepticeye, Kathy Dran has tagged former Vito Coco Unilever and Unilever exec Hugh Thomas to serve as its new CEO. Alright, and Meta's upcoming layoffs will reportedly affect 10,000 staff members. Jeez, yep. And onto data, US top 50. From Vine to TikTok to YouTube Shorts, Kimo Kazu's fans now span every platform, Whether he's ratting on SoundCloud or thanking his sisters on Shorts, Karim Hasri has a knack for entertaining millions of fans. It's a skill he's been honing for years, since he first cut his teeth on Vine. Since then, the short-form stalwart has broken out on TikTok and made the transition to YouTube. And the result, the creator known as Kazi now claims more than 33 million TikTok followers and 4.6 YouTube subscribers. So what makes the social media seller so popular, so many platforms? Kazi is a jack of all trades. Really? Yep. Over the course of his online career, the creator has mastered multiple kinds of video content without restricting himself to any one niche. In fact, Hasri's offerings are so diverse that viewers of his long-form music videos might be surprised to see his Prankster site come out in 60-second clips and vice versa. And that ability to attract fans across a variety of genres has made Kazi a breakout star on Shorts, and this week his YouTube viewership rose higher than ever before. Yup. As we have seen in our latest US Top 50 charts, Kazi scored on the 40th slot, and his 7-day total a whopping 118.2 million weekly views, and that's a big chunk of the creator's lifetime total, which has climbed to just over 3.5 billion YouTube views since 2015. Alright, and on to split screen decisions. YouTube TV viewers can now watch 4 March Madness games at once in multi-view. Alright, 6 years after its initial launch, YouTube TV is introducing a feature that will delight sports fans of all kinds: multi-view. This new tool will turn YouTube's TV streaming service into a split-screen entertainment center, through which users can select up to 4 feeds and toggle between the associated audio tracks. In a blog post, YouTube TV engineering lead German Chang explained that the tech behind multi-view was based on the compositor that powers another YouTube feature, Go Live Together. That product launched last year, brought co-hosting to the video platform's live streams. As they say, instead of building something totally new from scratch, we could use what the live team had already created and make adjustments from there for the YouTube TV platform, and bring the feature to market faster. On the flip side, it also brings new opportunities to make the live experience even better for creators, opening the door for new features like adding commentary to videos. Alright. And multi-view isn't available for everyone, well, not yet. Really? Yep. Subscribers can see if they have the option to enable the early access feature on certain streams by heading to the top picks for you shelf on YouTube TV. This can be done on any device that supports the streaming service. If you're a football fan and don't have access to multi-view just yet, don't panic. YouTube TV plans to gradually roll out its split screen mode to prepare for the start of the NFL season, where YouTube will officially take over this as the distributor of the NFL Sunday Ticket package. Alright. And on to watch this. Bella Ramsey is the destined to happen to horror, basically. If The Last of Us broke your heart in a way only brilliant shows can, then you might be slightly more prepared to watch Bella Ramsey's latest project. The Game of Thrones star appears as Evelyn in Requiem, a horror short film directed by M.J. Gilbertson and screened by Alter. As the video's description explains, the film, which takes place during the witch trials of 1605, is the cutting-edge of story following Evelyn as she engages in a game of cat and mouse against her father, Minister Gilbert, in order to deal with Mary, the woman she loves. Alright. And that is all for my Vtuber newsletter, and we will see you on the next newsletter, which is right now. Alright. Right now. So, on to the published threads by Colin and Sanier. Alright. So, how travel creators scale their business? Alright. Good morning. Have you ever connected? Okay, wait. Sorry. Alright, Reggie. Until now, I think we're not gonna skip our, are we supposed to skip that part? I mean, it's a greeting, so why not? Alright, fine. Alright, anyways, good morning. Has you ever connected to a bit for 3 years? TikToker at Diet Life Evan has started in 2020, where he uploaded playing a guitar riff to Weezer's Buddy Holly every day in order to get front and reverse Ridiculous's attention. 990 days later, it finally happened, and the TikToker is now invited to play live with the band on tour this summer. Alright. And Kara and Nate launched a travel hacks channel. This week, the travel creator duo launched a YouTube channel to accompany their travel hacks newsletter, Daily Drop. Context: Kara and Nate have amassed over 3 million followers since they started uploading to YouTube in 2016. With the goal of visiting 100 countries, they launched an airline discount to FareDrop in 2019 and hit their 100 country milestone in January 2020, just before the lockdown, which is when they started to focus on diversifying their content business. During the pandemic, Kara and Nate turned FareDrop into a net and launched the Daily Drop newsletter in August 2022. Alright, and here is a chart for you to look at. So, why a newsletter though? Well, it enables them to expand their brand beyond their likeness and more effectively own their audience relationship. There are a lot of blogs around nouns and points that they weren't any amazing newsletters, like Nate told us. We've been reading The Hustle, Morning Brew, and the Published Press, and it started from how I consume media. But also we wanted to own the audience and have a direct connection and not be dependent on any algorithm. And the new Daily Drop YouTube channel allows them to deepen that connection, largely by carving out states for deep dives. Topics like signing up for a credit card can be a big decision for a lot of people, so we wanted a stage where we could go deep on a subject that YouTube felt like the right place for that, Nick said. So, in the big picture, in a competitive travel niche, many creators diversify their income by building their own villas or selling photo presets, which can be capital intensive and limited in scale. Instead of pursuing those strategies, Kara and Nate have focused on expanding their content ecosystem to touch every part of their audience's travel experience. We want to inspire people to see the world and have life-changing experiences through our videos, Nate said. And then through the Daily Drop and FareDrop, we want to enable people to have those experiences. Alright. And we talk back with the Streamer Awards, stealing the spotlight yet again. Alright, during the second annual showing to recognize the dance of live streaming, Cutie Cinderella's Community Tower Streamer Awards in LA on Saturday drew a stark contrast to the following night's Oscars, showing that creator-driven media are continuing to compete with their more traditional counterparts. So, what makes the Streamer Awards different? Well, first is the process. Oscars nominees are determined by roughly 10,000 entertainment industries professionals, but for the Streamer Awards, anyone can nominate their favorite streamers to 34 categories, including Best Minecraft Streamer and Best Content Organization. And number 2, The Vibe. Eric Oy, co-founder of creator fintech company and previous Streamer Awards sponsor Carrot, told us that the event resonates because it's more gritty and less professional feel. Alright, and third, the transparency. Qt is very open when it comes to sharing behind the scenes details, such as event costs and viewership statistics. This creates affinity with viewers and streamers who feel engaged throughout the prep process. And in the big picture, as the lines between creators and traditional media continue to blur, what awards stand to represent the pinnacle of achievement for creators? It's a question that creators like Cutie and Ludwig and Zachary, who are increasingly finding themselves in demand in Hollywood, are looking to answer. Creators and industry veterans alike have told us that the Streamer Awards are what the creator community wants. They have the creator DNA, and that the Oscars and even some other creator-specific award shows do not. It feels like a giant hangout with all your friends and you spend time watching online, Roy said. Alright. And on to veteran FaZe Clan member criticizes a new strategy. 3 months after FaZe Clan co-founder Northern FaZe Rain Chat alleged that the esports organization was taking advantage of its creators, another member of a 12-year FaZe veteran has spoken out. In a video to his personal channel, Jacob Tico Swarden claimed that the team's current owners prioritize new talent and splashy collaborations over the creators who helped build the company. someone else can come in as late as last year who's never even, listed a single face and get 3 times the amount of shares that I have, swore and said. So in the big picture, as one of the first creator-led companies to go public via SPAC, FaZe Clan brought on executives from the more traditional entertainment world, but with FaZe stock down 96% since its July SPAC, fingers are being pointed as trust in new leadership windows. Alright, and onto trustworthy. Red and Link launched a 24/7 streaming channel on Roku. Digital products can be a great source of recurring passive income. Here's a free checklist for setting your first one. And Twitter creator and designer Soren Iverson is releasing a book. And OpenAI streams the development of GPT-4. And Chamberlain Coffee extends to canned lattes. And join 16K creators getting paid sponsorship opportunities from Creator Wizard every week for free. Alright, and that is all from our Publish Trust newsletter. We hope you enjoyed this newsletter with me and I Ventriloquist. Alright, and Fizz, and which is me, and me, we are gonna see you guys to the next newsletter, which is right now. Alright, onto the future social. Alright, sorry Drans, lean marketing probably isn't legal. What? I don't know about that, let's keep reading. Okay, so I wonder if Grumpy Cat grind after that 710,000 copyright infringement verdict, Antonio Guillem. Our favorite surrounding feline grew from a need to a full business built around his likeness, not just dacing nerds, either book deals, sticking appearances, and Ethan Grant Ticino, a license deal with a Deserish company that overstepped their downs and lost to Grunty Cat in court. And now, you're a marketer innocently using memes in your social calendar, very different than blatantly profiting off a meme. Or is it? Alright, so let's talk about why you shouldn't use memes in marketing and why it totally isn't even legal. What? Okay. I never read this newsletter, but even I'm excited to, see what's going on. Alright, so what is meme marketing? For those that don't internet so hard, a meme is an image, video, piece of text, etc., typically humorous in nature that is caught and spread rapidly by internet users, often with slight variations. Frequent tweeters like to thought Urban Dictionary's definition, though, the cure thought detraction. Alright, maybe too far-fetched, but the key word there is copy. Most memes originate from copyrighted material, like Distracted Boyfriend. I know you've seen a million adaptations on this one, which is the one that you've seen earlier with the guy looking at a girl. Yeah. But the underlying photo comes from Shutterstock via photographer Antonio Guillem, who says the meme hasn't turned into any kind of economic profit because most of the images haven't been sold on the micro stock agencies. Surprise, surprise, Tito don't license his image rather than just googling distracted Deutschland with a right click, save as. But I ain't getting ahead of myself. Meme marketing is just that, using this ridiculousness in your marketing content. It's become incredibly popular among smaller brands where creative resources are a few and social teams of one have to pump up bunches of content efficiently. Take a meme, create a message that's relevant to your followers, and bam, you have content. And hey, it's fun, certainly engaging. I always laugh when guy explaining thoughts in my feed that, is meme marketing legal? Well, it's pretty darn unlikely that an everyday human is gonna get sued for posting a meme. Most popular memes are used thousands if not millions of times. That stock image service or photographer will grab too much bad press by legally pursuing some rando on Twitter. But if you're a company that presumably wants to make money, and you're using copyrighted images in your marketing materials, which yes, organic social content falls under marketing materials, and that's a whole different story. But the most common argument for using memes in marketing is fair use, a defense against copyright infringement. Per Westlaw today, the 4 factors dictated in fair uses cases are: number 1, the purpose and the character of the use, including whether such use is of a commercial nature or is for non-profit educational purposes, the nature of the copyright work, and the amount of sustainability of the portion used in relation to the copyright work as a whole, and the effect of the use upon the potential market for or value of the copyrighted work. Each point is contextual to individual cases, but 2 out of those 4 raises questions in the meme marketing. So for point number 1, if you are a for-profit business, organic social is certainly a commercial endeavor, and because most memes toss tags over top an image, they are barely changed from the original, bringing third into question. More importantly, there's actually some legal precedent thrown of all means Tete the Frog, when Pepe became an unofficial mascot for the alt-right InfoWars, turning him into a poster they sold on their website. Original artist Matt Fury quickly sued, with both parties filing a motion for a summary judgment. While this case is similar to Grumpy Cat's likeness suit, an important point came when InfoWars' fair use argument was denied. The court rejected InfoWars' argument that the ninification of Tete the Frog destroyed or diminished theories' copyright interest in the character, noting that no matter how popular a character may become, its copyright owner is still entitled to guard against unauthorized users. That means, yes, the original creator of the underlying photo, image, or video can pass as fair use when challenged by the original copyright holder. So I'm not a lawyer and just a guy talking on the internet, but that's easily enough to scare even me and Fizz into never using someone else's copyright material, even named in, a company's marketing. So that begs the question, is meme marketing different for paid versus organic social? Well, according to Future Social, no. Other than it's even dumber to use memes in your paid advertising. They'll be blatantly truthful. You're using copyright work to directly benefit from your dotted line. Lawyers will easily wreck you on that one. Well, it's not clearly as clean-cut with organic content, you bet a motivated party could build a strong argument quickly. So, to the end, are you gonna get sued for using memes? Well, honestly, probably not. Because it's expensive for copyright owners to test your damages, and the half-life of social content gives you only 15 minutes of fame at best. But if you're working in social, you shouldn't make a single piece of content that's even questionably illegal. This is one of those that's what the money is for moments where it take to these social media professionals, and being creative while being brand safe is part of the job. And yes, I paid to use Distracted Boyfriend as my preview image. It cost me $12. And if you imagine that everyone using this meme, just spreading around, yeah, that's gonna be a lot of money. Yeah. But anyways, let's go on to the social cues. Alright, start trying to quit social media. I love this take. It's not about less social, it's about better content. That's better for you. We try to go cold turkey instead of unfollowing the accounts that don't serve us. Alright, if I started a YouTube channel in 2023, I'll do this. You're gonna learn more about content creation from creators than brands. Ali Adam's new favorite of mine. He's a productivity guy who also shows creators how to start their own YouTube channel. And the foundations of physical and mental performance with Dr. Huberman and Tim Ferriss. Listen, I could just dump marketing articles here, but I want you to be a healthy human too, and to focus on building better personal and professional habits, and Huberman has got all the scientific data to build your learning and work routine. Alright. And that is all from our Future Social newsletter. Alright, we hope you get some knowledge about meme marketing. And you bet later that I'm gonna drop down some notes, and which you should too. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. Alright, we still have 2 more, so stay tuned. Alright, so let's get started on the 4th one. Alright, it's Friday. This newsletter was previous days before, but yes. Okay, and a wedding planning platform called Joy is helping future spouses draft their vows with AI. What? Yeah, he's holding the dog in question has a knack for romance. I sure hope it does. But anyways, Sheer says goodbye. Who's that? Well, Twitch CEO just announced that what? Yep, Twitch CEO just announced that he's leaving the company effective immediately. And Sheer is stepping down from his position at Twitch in order to fully be there for his newborn son as he enters into this world. The longtime CEO co-founded Twitch's You okay? Yeah, I'm doing fine. Okay. Twitch's predecessor, Justin TD, in 2007 and has been Twitch's top executive since 2011, and now he'll be leading the streaming platform in the hands of Twitch president Dan Clancy. And according to a company blog post published yesterday, that decision is effective immediately, although she'll still stick around in an advisory position, and here's how the execs explain his sudden departure. With my first child just born, I've been reflecting on my future with Twitch. Twitch also feels to me like a child I've been raising as well, and while I will always be there if Twitch needs me, at 16 years old it feels to me Twitch is ready to move out of the house and venture alone. So if you're unfamiliar with Twitch's newly minted CEO, Clancy has been involved in some major moves since joining the company in 2019 as its executive vice president of creator and community experience. Recently, he was involved with Twitch's controversial decision, which is... Wait, let me guess. Is it the move that wants to push partner streamers from 70-30 to 50-50? Yep, that is it. God damn. So yeah. Whatever about this news is that let's just hope that the new guy knows how to do his job. That's all I can say. Yet. Anyways, on to the next one. So headlines in Greece, Gigastar, a creator economy startup that operates a platform centered on turning fans into investors, has announced $4.8 million in seed funding. And the cost of YouTube TV just went up. Existing subscribers will see a price hike from $65 to $73 starting April 8. The same increase is already in effect for new users. If your TikTok usage is off the mark, don't fret. The ads' latest feature will let you reset your recommendation feed and start over from scratch. Right. And in the wake of pressure from the US government, TikTok's CEO has argued that selling the app wouldn't impose any new restrictions on data flows or access. Alright, and on to YouTube millionaires. Alright. If you're curious about the taste of dry-aged python or coke boiled chicken, what the hell did I just listen to? Yeah, and this is the channel for you. What? Yep, and if there's one thing Gustavo Totos' fans prize above all else, it's a good video about a great steak. That tried and true combination has earned Toaster, who goes by Guga online, roughly 7 million subscribers across his 3 YouTube channels. Of course, one of those channels grew just a bit faster than the others. Actually, it grew a lot faster. While Totos' long-form cooking channel, Guga Foods, and sous vide editing drew impressive audiences over the course of 6 to 8 years, the food creator says his newest shorts, aka Guga, hit 100,000 subscribers within 2 months and then quickly skyrocketed from 100,000 subscribers to 1 million. So what makes Guga so appealing to his food-obsessed fans? As the creator points out, short-form videos often score higher views than their long-form counterparts, but there's an additional factor that makes Toasters' shorts so addictive. They are completely unpredictable. Since he's a creator and not a professional chef, Toaster says he can try the most unexpected cooking combos and techniques without any fear. As he says right here, every video that is posted is going to be something different, where we're going to be either traveling or have a podcast coming or doing food related content or a recipe. It's sometimes where the audience will never know what will come out next. The suddenly, okay, that suddenly has made Google a hit with viewers from all around the world. In fact, while Toastmasters other channels appeal to mainly US-based audiences, his shorts hunt has built a thriving global fan base. In less than a year, Google has collected more than 1 million subscribers. Plus, the channel's top short has now claimed 35 million views. And overall, Toastmasters short form hub has a lifetime view count of over 434 million views. Alright, well, until ready to rumble. Alright, Creator Clash is coming back for seconds, and these are the stars you see in the ring. Creator Clash 2 is almost here. More than 20 participants are gearing up to compete in the big event, which will take place at the Analia Arena on April 15. According to Creator Clash co-creator iDots, those creators are training hard in the last weeks before they set out for Tampa, Florida. The level of training is no joke, and that every week the fighters get stronger and better. I can't wait to see how things play out in the ring, and the fans will be in for some amazing action. And Michelle Carr, aka with 3.5 million YouTube subscribers, and Andrea Dotes with 1.2 million subscribers are no exception. The challenge-ready YouTuber and chess throw turn creator are slated to compete in the super featherweight class, and both creators are raring to go. Carr told Vtuber that she's thrilled to be part of a Creator Clash 2 after the immense success that impact of the last year's event, and looks forward to kicking ass in the ring with Andrea. Holy shit. For her part, Dotes had this to say about the upcoming battle. Training for Creator Clash 2 has been one of the most difficult things I've done, but I know my opponent Michelle Carr is working just as hard, and it is an honor to fight her. To see it all go down, viewers will need to snag either in-person tickets or pay-per-view passes to watch the livestream event on Moment. The latter choice costs $24.99 if bought pre-event and $34.99 on the day of the event. Net profits from both ticket options will go towards charities selected by combatants. Alright, and until watch this, Grace Van Dien, aka Chrissy from Stranger Things, is wide awake and ready to stream. Since portraying the doomed cheerleader on Stranger Things, Grace Van Dien's Twitch career has taken off in a big way. The actor/gamer saw her personal account rise to become one of the top Twitch channels at the height of Chrissy Mania. And now Van Dien is making her streaming career a priority, and she's building some pretty great friendships with top Twitch stars in the process. To learn more about her Stranger Things and streaming experiences, fans can check out her latest YouTube video here. Alright, and that is all from our Vtuber newsletter, and now we go straight into the last one. Alright, well, let's go. Alright, okay, good morning. Platforms may be getting banned. What? Wait, just hear me out. Creators getting sued. Who? And longtime CEOs stepping down. Okay. We are ready for St. Patrick's Day Green Deal after recovering this week in creator news, so guess they call it March Madness for a reason. Okay, let's dive in. It seems like there's a lot to uncover. Yet it is. So as you can see on the first one, US government demands ByteDance to sell TikTok. Okay. On Wednesday, the Biden administration reportedly called for TikTok's parent company ByteDance to sell the app in light of perceived security threats of the ByteDance's Chinese ownership. If ByteDance does not sell TikTok, it could risk a national ban on the app. This request suggests that despite ByteDance's efforts to dissuade them, US lawmakers have not softened their harsh criticisms of TikTok. For a complete timeline of ByteDance, TikTok, and US lawmakers' complicated relationship with the two, check out our research here. And for your information, TikTok has been banned on multiple college campuses in the US in the recent months. Both the UK and the US have banned the app from government devices, and India and Pakistan have banned TikTok outright. So, why is ByteDance seeing this as a threat? And the FBI has alleged that the Chinese government could potentially use TikTok to influence American users or control their devices. Thus, the news retorted in June that China-based ByteDance employees have repeatedly accessed non-public data like phone numbers and birthdays from US TikTok users. And Forbes reported in October that ByteDance planned to use TikTok to monitor the personal location of some specific American citizens, which the app denied. In the big picture, it's possible that ByteDance will tell TikTok that the complications and costs of brokering such a deal are significant for ByteDance. So, what makes us wonder is, what would a potential US TikTok ban mean for the creator industry? Alright. So, first one, for creators, TikTok has nearly 100 million monthly active users in the US and has introduced tons of cottage industries with TikTok managers, agents, graphic designers, video editors, etc., who might be out of a job if TikTok were banned. So for brands, they'll lose a valuable ad median. According to Fortune, for every $1 million that brands spent on influencer marketing on TikTok in 2021, they saw $7.2 million in sales over the first 90 days. So what's next? TikTok's CEO is testifying before Congress later this month, and he'll likely face questions about the $1.5 billion TikTok says it spent to safeguard American users' data. So tell us, what would your creator experience look like if TikTok were banned in the US? Hit reply, tell us more, and we'll share press readers' TOVs next week. Alright. So, is Pat McAfee the future of sports talk shows? The Stars creators' latest scoop suggests it's possible. On Wednesday, the Pat McAfee show welcomed a longtime Green Bay Packer Aaron Rodgers, who announced his highly anticipated next move in the NFL, and the YouTube show drew in a north of 485,000 live viewers, eclipsing ESPN's NFL Live viewership in the week leading up to the last night's Super Bowl by over 100K. Wednesday's episode by the numbers. So $1 million is the total amount earned in social value according to sports analytics tool Zoom. And 3 hours is the full length of the episode, which had over 1.5 million views 24 hours after going live. So, you may be wondering, what's McAfee's story? Well, he's had quite a journey from star punter to, in his words, internet businessman. Walked away from a $6 million contract with the Indianapolis? I guess so. Indianapolis Colts to join Barstool Sports as a contributor in 2017 and became a mainstay across the company's shows and social media accounts before departing in 2018 and went independent and began live streaming the Pat McAfee show on YouTube 5 days a week the same year. So like other athletes turned creators, CEOs of JJ Redick and Richard Jefferson or even Draymond Green, McAfee has leveraged his relationships with his old co-workers to compete with traditional outlets like ESPN for scoops. So in the big picture, ESPN has been around since 1979 and still dominates sports event coverage. But in between those events, McAfee and other sports creators are testing ESPN's legacy reputation by 1. Pulling big names and 2. Reaching the audience where it is with what it wants. Alright, and until Alison Ronan leverages YouTube in cookbook rollout. The chef is no stranger to viral trends. Surely Instagram and Twitter has told you to try out chocolate shortbread cookies or chickpea stew by now. But ahead of the April release of her latest cookbook, Sweet Enough, Ronan is cultivating a YouTube-first promotional strategy with videos that can act as a companion to the cookbook, a short with-me guide, desserts you can make without a recipe, and musings on what she does and doesn't like about baking. So, in the big picture, to stand out in a competitive creator niche, Ronan is blurring the lines between on-brand YouTube content and promotional bits in a unique way. Alright, and on to press already. Alex Earl signs with United Talent Agency. Ludwig produces and stars in commercial for KFC, which you might know from the previous newsletter. YouTube TV add split screen feature in time for March Madness, and creators taunting FTX were hit with a class action lawsuit. Ryan Reynolds leverages his YouTube channel to sell Mint Mobile, and TikTok adds a third feed dedicated to science and math details. Emmett Shear steps down as Twitch CEO after a decade in role, and media threat agency Sweetfish is hiring a full-time creator. Apply for the lead producer role here. Alright. And that is all from our Published Press newsletter. We hope you enjoyed this newsletter with me and Reggie. Alright. So in that case, and we will see you guys next time, as this is the end of our Ventriloquist session newsletter session. Alright. That is all from me and Reggie. Alright, from me and this, and that is all for today, and we will see you guys, next time. We will see you guys next time. Alright, we will see you guys next time. Alright. So I guess that's all for today, right? Yep, that's all for today's newsletter session, Ventriloquist session. Alright, so how do you think about today's Ventriloquist session? Well, to be honest, not really that great. Really? Yeah, because I don't know, because in a sense is that I was kind of rushing at the start, where I was trying to get read the newsletter as fast as possible, and perhaps with more emotions in a sense. Oh, I see. All right. Well, I guess in this sense, then is it the whole session that's that? Well, in the middle of the session, it's been doing okay, because in the middle of the session, I managed to slow down and take my time and read through it carefully, in a sense. Ah, I see. All right. Well, in this sense, I guess it's okay then, since you are doing good, right? Yeah, should be fine. Alright, well, I guess for next time you just have to, focus on what you're doing, right? Maybe not perhaps focus, but in a sense that I would have to pay attention to what I'm doing. Yeah, in a sense, right? Like, has you, how do I say? Harden your... Wait, you said something about your thought jar, right? Yeah, I did say something like that. Ah, so what about it? I think it's something. Oh yeah, okay. So I have to keep my top jaw, in a stationary position. So I let my tongue do the work. Haha, that's what she said. All right, and that's why it shows that you are out of time for today. Okay, fine. It's the end of the newsletter, anyways. So I guess that's all for today. Alright. So yeah, I guess that's all for today, and I will see you maybe on Tuesday. Alright, for the next Ventriloquist session, right? Yep, for the next Ventriloquist session. Alright. Well, I guess I will see you on that day. I'll see you next time. Alright, I'll see you next time then. Alright. Die sis, die guys. Alright, say bye. Bye. Alright. Oh, fucking hell. Alright, let me have a drink of water. Alright? Jeez. Alright. Woo. Goddamn. So yeah, I think that's essentially it for today. For today it's just another usual ventriloquist session. So not really much in terms of content, but it's at least I'm still streaming in a sense. I'm still getting used to in terms of setting up the stream, and I'm not sure if there is a significant, but I think in terms of the YouTube, not YouTube, but in terms of the display capture audio, I hope it's a little bit, a little bit quieter, in the sense that because my browser has a background music, so in the sense that I just hope that it's not too loud, in a sense, where I can hear the difference. So that's essentially it. And I think in our next ventriloquist session, I may need to position my mic differently again, because I think when I'm doing my ventriloquist session, I try to get close to the mic, just to get a. Okay, so right now I think a 1 hand distance from the mic, so I'm not sure if it's capturing a lot of noise, but I'll check out the VOD and just to test out and see from a viewer's perspective. But when I was doing the ventriloquist session with Reggie, hey, I can still hear you. Okay. Yeah, but when I'm doing the ventriloquist session with him, I tend to get close to the mic, which is, yes, you can get a lot of voice from that, but it will sacrifice the tracking, because I think from the last ventriloquist session, which is the number 2, I see that it's, when I try to face to him, my tracking gets, a little bit different. So it's like, whenever I'm doing, when I'm doing right now, when my mouth isn't moving right now, like as you can see, you can see that, right? When I lower it down, it gets, like I'm not moving my mouth, but in the noddle, it looks like it's moving its mouth. But when I raise up like this, when I'm opening my mouth like this, there is a certain difference, and I'm afraid that it will break the immersion. So in that sense, maybe I have to position the mic a little bit closer. So in a sense, I hope that it can solve that problem, in a sense. So I guess that's the latest of all for today. And I know that for the streams that right now, they are just all based on ventriloquism and some creator economy news, which may be a niche audience, but this is just one way for me to practice my ventriloquism. Maybe tomorrow I will try, okay? And I emphasize, I will try to make a troubleshoot stream where I would just take 30 minutes to just figure out what to do to set up the stream. So for tomorrow, I think it will be a quick 30 minutes. I hope. A 30-minute stream where I will figure out what to do. Like, I think I would need to set up chat to, show it on screen. So that's all for today's session, and that's essentially it. And still starting out, still it's kind of nice, like still learning my ways through and everything. So no worries, just wanna just take it one step at a time, and don't be too impatient. And I guess that's just a word of advice just for myself. But like whatever you guys doing, I don't know who's ever gonna see this video, but I hope that you have a great day, and whatever you're doing, just take your time one step at a time, because just like right now, my stream is it's not the best, like with the mouth, with the tracking and everything, with my ventriloquism, with even my capturing audio, can't even see chat on screen. So just whatever you're doing, just take it one step at a time, and over the period it will resolve out, as long as you keep going at it. So that's my, I don't think that's my official, like how do I say it? It's like set getting off stream kind of quote. But that would be all from me today. So I will see you next time. Bye bye.